Up top, Morris. Beyond the arc. No good that time. The Nets go the other way with it. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Yeah, what we saw in that game and what you see around the league is a questionable dependency on the triple.
Well, you have to be able to use the three-point line in some way. It's just such a weapon. In that game, it was just not there for him.
And here is Beal after the three-pointer from Braxton. Back to Morris. Fires for three. Shot clock reset for Washington. Gibson. The layup off target.
So far, the team just 1 of 5 in that rim shrinking.
The 10-footer. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Simmons.
You just never know where the shots are going to come from Kyrie on the inside. So creative with his finishes.
Pass to Gibson. Outside, Beal. Kicks it to Avdia. 6 to shoot. Looking to end the run. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Back in 2017, Denny played professionally in his home country, representing Israeli basketball. He was a stud.
The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And the first one drops. And for Avdia, he managed, Brent, to rack up 3 consecutive Israeli League championships.
Yeah, he really was the go-to guy, and he became the youngest MVP in league history at the tender age of 19. So doing all of that before entering the 2020 draft had a lot of NBA teams intrigued that, look, this guy has played in big games and in big moments. Could he do that for us?
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Now, let's go to David Aldridge, who had a chance moments ago to talk with head coach Wes Unseld Jr.
Thanks, Kevin. Looking at these matchups, he thinks they can pound the ball inside with success. He wants them to get points in the paint early, force the defense to collapse, and then play inside out. We'll see if the opponent sticks to that game plan as well, guys.
Thank you, David. It's the Nets now. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Braxton. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
To the inside. Here's Kuzma. That shot misses. Simmons with the defensive effort. And the Nets with possession. They're on a 13-1 run. Here's Braxton. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. And that's 11 points for P.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Beal from long range. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
You got to get out on Beal. He's just too dangerous as an outside shooter.
The pass to Braxton. Left side, KD. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Well, KD still a net after asking for a trade. The team looked, but didn't feel a deal was there. And Durant will continue to play, but you feel like this story could drag on until the trade deadline or beyond.
Now, here's Avdia. Back to Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Bradley Beal still got a little bit of the ups.
Nets leading by 10. Irving passes to Simmons. Here's P. From downtown. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. For Washington, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Fighters from 14. Again, the Wizards good for 2. And
Beal absolute money on that, Jay.
Pass to Braxton. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add two ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And so it's Washington with it. After the basket by Brooklyn. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that was pretty clear.
Washington shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Something that the Wizards struggled with last year, Brent, was a lack of consistency.
Yeah, constantly shifting the rosters and starting lineups. Obviously a new coach, so tactically some different things being deployed. Gotta find a dependable foundation, and training camp in the early part of the season for this team really important.
DeLon Wright, he's checked in for Morris. On the free throw, no good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Ball stolen. Here's P. He's covered by Hachimura. Passes to Sharp. Clock at 6. Here's Braxton. And that's good for 2. P's got 17.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if they were four or five boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Down low, here's Wright. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's P. He's coming off a 19-point game against Chicago. Here's Sharp. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. And the Nets lead by 13.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Now here's Gibson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And stolen by Wright over Irvin. And it's Wright missing. Nets leading by 13. Here's P. 17 points in the game. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Washington with the rebound.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Martin surveying the floor. Here's Gibson.
2 minutes.
Feet away.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. Edmund Sumner's checked in for Kyrie Irving. So timeout called here. The first for Washington, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Substitution on the court.
That'll be a 5-second call.
That's a bad turnover right there. But aside from that one, I think they've done a good job controlling the pace and the ball during the game.
Setting the floor for the Nets. He out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Durant. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Avdia, the pass to Beal. Oh, that's blocked. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And a block like that. Sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in.
Well, excellent job. KD timing the contest there and using his length to bother the shot.
Here's P. 19 points in the game. Lets it go with a 3. Kuzma pulls it in. Wizards trailed by 19 to the wing right side. Here's Avdia. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Kevin Durant. And you hear the legends, Brent, talk shop. So often, it's about what separates winning players from the guys that don't win as much. What comes to mind for you?
I think what comes to mind, Kevin, is expectation. And sometimes we get a little bit ahead of ourselves with guys who we want to anoint as the next great player. Look, sometimes it takes 3 or 4 chances at the highest level to finally reach that point where you have the confidence and the experience and the know-how to be one of the best players in the league, and who compliments you along the way. So to me, it comes with a great deal of patience to let that player achieve that level of success.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button like we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, diehard fans in the DMV, it seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks.
Though not the biggest guy or the strongest guy on the floor, Kyrie, a master of finishing after contact.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And that finish sums up the whole game. They have a big lead due to execution on drives just like that.
Just 5 to shoot. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Avdia can't hit.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's P. He's covered by Hachimura. Claxton the pass to Braxton. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Wizards basketball.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
Stanley. That was your Wizards. Hugh Dancy. Give him some love.
Pass to Beal. There's the pass to Hachimura. Outside for Beal. Plenty of space. Bucket is good. Beal's got 11 points.
Beal loves the fire off the catch.
Nets leading by 20. Pass to Braxton. Over Avdia. Passes it to Braxton. Shoots over Avdia. The shot, no good. Now Washington takes it the other way.
You love basketball. Couldn't miss in the first quarter. Now can't make it in the second quarter. Got to be eating at him just a bit. Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Here's Braxton. They get the rebound. The shot's good from Claxton.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And that's a solid flush from Hachimura.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
It's time for some t-shirts. Let's make some noise.
Pass to P. And there's the pass to Claxton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Rui Hachimura picks one up.
Third team foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for
And
Brooklyn.
not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Wizards trail by 21. Outside Beal. And finished off by Beal.
Bradley Beal, one of the best scorers in the NBA.
Brooklyn's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. In college at Gonzaga, Rui Hachimura was a finalist for the Player of the Year award.
And not bad company that year, Kevin, alongside Zion Williamson and Ja Morant. Probably one of the most talented fields for that award we've seen in a long time.
Yes, that goes in.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim. More often than not having the physical advantage.
Pass to Kuzma. Morris against Irving. Here's Beal. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. P passes to Simmons. Here's P, guarded by Kuzma. To the middle. And Simmons gets the bucket.
A strong physical player in his own right. Simmons finishing through the contact.
Washington calls timeout.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it and make the adjustment.
It's t-shirt time. Make some noise if you want a t-shirt. Here they come, DC family. It's your Wizards answer.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Washington. Wright comes in for Morris. Joe Harris is checked in for the Nets. It's Kuzma top the key. Avdia the pass to Wright. So it's Brooklyn in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter.
Your Wizards, 35. The Nets, 58. It's time to welcome your...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. A fantastic game from P in this one.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Avdia in at the small forward with Kuzma at power forward. Morris and Beal are the guards. And it's Gibson in at the 5 down low. And that's the group starting the second half for Wes Unseld Jr. Inside. Here's Simmons. Lays it up and banks it in. Simmons got 6.
And that's where Simmons wants to operate as a scorer. Foul line down.
Outside Beal. And the foul on P. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Morris. Outside Beal. Picked his pocket. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. Wizards shooting a low 30% mark from the field. And a minute played as the second half gets going. To the paint. Morris kicks to Beal. 6 on the shot clock. Charity stripe shot. Drained for 2 points. 15 points in the game.
Well, Beal can make those kind of shots, that time mid-range.
Outside, KD. He passes to Durant. The Nets working the ball around now. Passes it to Braxton. To the inside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Gibson.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. That one goes in.
Just doesn't second guess his shot selection, and for good reason. A lot of those go in.
To the middle. Here's Gibson. Pass to Avdia. This one for 3. And there's the foul. It goes on Taj Gibson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. From past the arc, drills the three-pointer.
Three-point field goal.
And now 24 points for P.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Beal, rebounded by the Nets.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
P passes to Claxton. Here's Braxton. No good. Shot missing. Now Washington takes it the other way. Here's Kuzma. And he makes good on the layup. Kuzma's got 5 now.
Kuzma with a little bully ball of his own here.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
Here's Braxton. Off target from outside. Wizards have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Beal finds Kuzma. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. He's got 7.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Braxton. And the Nets miss again. Washington's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Morris, rejected by Braxton, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. Wizards making a switch here. Hachimura is checked in.
Rui Hachimura.
Here's Hachimura. Outside, Beal. Gets an open look and hits.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Nets leading by 22. Irving passes to Durant. Here's P. Guarded by Kuzma. Here's P. He's got 24. Shot clock at 6. Back to Simmons. Shoots over Beal. Simmons can't get it to go. For Washington, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Hachimura being able to step out and shoot threes. That's huge for his development.
For the Wizards.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Brooklyn.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. The pass to Braxton. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Hachimura's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Timeout called the Nets.
Giving up a run here, can they turn it around?
It's hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
Pass to Beal. Hachimura kicks to Beal. Back to Hachimura. He gets that one. Hachimura's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, Kristaps Porzingis famously earned the nickname the Unicorn for his combination of size and skill. Former All-Star, injuries have held him back, but now a new team presents a new opportunity. KP says, I'm going to take my game to the next level because my body is going to be healthy, and that's it. Well, Kevin, let's hope so.
Absolutely. He has had injuries along the way, but the talent is obvious. David, thanks. Up top, Kuzma. He has 7, and the wide-open shot from Morris. And the 3-ball is good.
That's pretty much not how they want to bend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Pass to Braxton. Pass to Claxton. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Claxton's got 5 now.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
The pass to Morris. And no good. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. Triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. They're double-checking, and the game continues on. And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Barton's checked in for Washington. And then for Brooklyn, Warren's checked in for Simmons. Joe. Brooklyn leading by 5. So for Brooklyn now, Durant is the 4 with Claxton playing the 5. Irving is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Braxton in at the 3. Just 5 on the clock. He dishes it to Durant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
And he sinks the second. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Frank, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
And the foul on Pete. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Morris looking over the floor. Feeds it to Beal. 2 points. That one goes. Beal's got 26 points.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
Pass to Morris. Knocked away. Back to Beal. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got his 6th assist on the night.
Just such a polished scorer. Bradley Beal getting to the interior.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this 4th quarter. Down low, 6 to shoot, and Simmons slams it in.
Always a treat to watch Simmons operate in that screen and roll. His IQ is just simply off the charts.
Wizards trail by 6. And Beal kicks to Morris. Beal the pass to Avdia. Outside Gibson to the inside. Here's Beal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second team.
GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring load, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
And the Wizards making a change here. Kuzma's checked in. Here's P. Three-pointer. The rebound by Gibson.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 4-point game. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's P. With the shot. Again, the Nets for 2. The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Outside, Beal. Passes it to Avdia. It's 2-on-1. And here they go. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, despite his outward demeanor, Durant plays with so much passion, takes the hit, still able to convert.
Brooklyn. Kevin Durant. One shot.
Free throw drops for KD.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Morris kicks to Avdia. Out to Morris. Pass to Avdia. Now here's Kuzma. 5 to shoot. There's Beal with the three. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. There's the pass to Kuzma, and a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. GA probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, time out. Everybody get up and scream as loud as you can. DC family, a big round of applause for your Wizard Youth Dance Team. Fans, another big round of applause for your Wizards Youth Dance Team.
First one falls for him.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And he can't hit the second.
And Kuzma, one of those forwards that can kind of go between. Plays the 4 or a small forward. And that's impressive versatility from this young player.
Here's Braxton. Good on the jump shot. P's got 28. Washington with the ball. Trailing. By 10. Outside Beal. And the foul on Pete. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Yeah, that's number 5. One more, and he is going to be done for the day.
Kuzma passes to Abdia. Durant with the steal.
Well, overall, he has played basically flawless basketball, but that was a bad turnover.
Here's P. Covered by Morris. P with the bucket.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. You got to like what P has done in this game.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
During that break, Coach Wes Unseld Jr. had some advice for the team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes. guys.
Thanks so much, David. Beal with the bucket.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Now here is Morris. Outside Beal. Pass to Avdia. Irving against Morris. And stolen by Simmons. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Claxton no good.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Here's P. Moves back up. And Simmons with the layup. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 11 rebounds. Outside, Beal.